speak Taiwanese language. Feel the heartbeat of Taiwan. Taigi, made easy from Radio Taiwan International. Hello, I'm Watson. You're tuning in to Radio Taiwan International. This is Taigi, made easy. Hello, 你今晚收聽的是中央廣播電台 Taigi made easy 節目. This is your bite-sized companion where you can learn everything about Taigi, the Taiwanese language. Alright, so today we're talking about Qixi, the Qixi Festival, also known as the Chinese Valentine's Day. It celebrates the legend of the weaver girl and a cowherd. According to the lunar calendar, the festival this year falls on the 29th of August, which is today. Alright, so you have to show something to your Valentine's, your lover, today if you're in Taiwan. So in the legend, the celestial weaver girl fell in love with a cowherd who is immortal. And then they married in secret, but their union was forbidden by the Jade Emperor. That is the big god, like Zeus in the Western world. And here in the Chinese culture, we have the Jade Emperor. And as the weaver girl was taken back to the sky, the cowherd tried to follow, but the emperor created a Milky Way to separate them. And from then on, the two lovers could only reunite once a year on the Qixi Festival, where magpies form a bridge for them. So this week, we'll explore some words and idioms related to the festival so that you can say it to your Taiwanese friends. And if you have a Taiwanese lover, tell him or her the words that we're learning today. Alright, so as usual, we start with some words for you to understand and know this week. So the first one we're learning today is exactly the word Valentine's Day. tsîng-jîn-tseh. tsîng-jîn-tseh. So, tsîng-jîn, it means lovers, because tsîng, it means love or some sort of like relationship. And 'jin means people. So the lovers, tsîng-jîn, and the Valentine's Day is tsîng-jîn-tseh. And moving on to the second word, as we talked about the legend of the weaver girl and the cowherd, let's learn the name of the weaver girl first. Tsit-lú. Tsit-lú. It means a girl or a woman. So, Tsit-lú, it means weaver girl. Gu neng. Gu neng. It means the cowherd. So gu, it means the cow. And neng, it means a boy or a man. So gu neng, it means the cowherd. And moving on, do you still remember the legend we talked about? There was a Milky Way created in the sky to separate the weaver girl and the cowherd. So how do we say Milky Way in Taigi? Hô-khe. Hô-khe. So he, it means river, and kheh, it also means river. So anyway, hô-khe, it means the Milky Way, because you know the Milky Way in the sky looks exactly like a river in the sky, right? So we call it hô-khe. And now moving on to the final word for you today, also something that appeared in the legend that I told you. You remember there are some magpies who form a bridge for the two lovers to meet each other on the Valentine's Day. So the magpie, in Taigi we call it kheh-tsiáu. Kheh-tsiáu. Kheh, it means the guest, and tsiáu, it means the birds. So we combine them together, we form the word kheh-tsiáu. Kheh-tsiáu. It means the magpies. And there you go, there are 5 words for you to learn this week about the Qixi Festival or the Chinese Valentine's Day. I hope you can learn all these words and you can say them to your Taiwanese friends or your Taiwanese lover. Alright, so moving on to something more advanced as always this week. We are going to learn another idiom for this week. And the idiom for this week it's also related to Valentine's Day, or let's say related to love itself, the nature of love. Today we're learning this idiom called 愛著較慘死. 愛著較慘死. So this is a very interesting idiom that you can say to people who has already gone in love, who's in love right now, who has already fallen in love. Because this phrase, it means once you fall in love, it's more miserable than death. How? Let's break down the idiom together. So first, 愛. 愛. It means love. And 愛著. When you're falling in love, so 愛著. And then, khah, it's something more of like a comparing. It's a word to indicate the comparison. So, tshám, it means miserable. And死, it means death. So we combine the 5 words together. 愛著較慘死. It means when you fall in love, it's more miserable, 較慘, than death, 死. Do you feel that somehow, in some way, when you're in love? Like you have a lot to sacrifice when you're in love, but it's also something very beautiful. So that is the wisdom that we can get from this idiom. 愛著較慘死. Once you fall in love, it's more miserable than death. Alright, so let's get a quick review of the words that we learned today. tsîng-jîn-tseh, Valentine's Day. Tsit-lú, Weaver Girl. Gu-neng, the Cowherd. Hô-khe, Milky Way. kheh-tsiáu, magpies. And there you go, that's all for this week's Taigi Made Easy. I hope you enjoy learning the Taiwanese language. And as always, if you want to read all the words and the idiom that we've learned this week, don't forget to check out the program website on rti.org.tw/en. And also, please subscribe to this program wherever you get your podcast. I'm Watson, and I'll see you next week. 咱后礼拜再会咯。
This is Radio Taiwan International.